Hello again and welcome to the Star Wars Vintage Collection action figure review. And today, as you can see, we're going to be reviewing one of my favorite Cantina patrons, Momo Nedan, otherwise known as Hammerhead. So, this character obviously is the Star Wars universe grew bigger and bigger. They had all this lore behind it. So there's a little backstory to this character. But before I get to that, this is one of the original 21 figures. Well, the card is a repro of the original 21 figures. And Hammerhead was released in the Cantina Adventure set in a baggie. And then later on in 1978-79 on a carded figure, just like that one. That is a repro, of course, but it's a really nice figure. I always love the images they put on those old figures, and I love the deco around it, like the logo and everything. It's really cool. Takes me back. Okay, so let's get into the history of this character. So Momo Nedan was a male Ithorian who was exiled from his home world of Ithor as punishment for revealing the agricultural secrets of his species to the Galactic Empire. In order to save his planet, he spent his exile on Tatooine and became sympathetic to the rebellion and worked to restore the Republic with them and helped them fight through the Galactic Civil War. This figure is one of my favorites, like I said, growing up, but this is what the original Hammerhead is, and just like all Kenner action figures at the time, 4 points of articulation, most likely. You got the head, arms, and legs. The thing I liked about this figure, the head sculpt is really good. You could even see on the sides they gave those spots where it would talk or breathe. You couldn't really tell what his legs looked like in the movie, obviously, because you only see them sitting in the chair. So they did a nice job with this. I just wish they would have done more than this blue tunic that he's got on, which kind of doesn't seem to go with the look of the action figure. But the sculpt is pretty good. It was definitely, like I said before, one of my favorite aliens in the Cantina and one of my favorite aliens to play with as a kid. So let's take a look at the more modern one. This isn't the definitive one. This is from the Saga collection. The definitive one will be Vintage Collection 362, and it's going to come out in July of this year, and it's going to cost about $25, $24.99. So when that comes out, I will definitely get it and I'll do the review. But let's take a look at the Saga collection Hammerhead. And he comes with some accessories. So he comes with this little table, like a little side table that he could hang out and drink. And what's a side table without a drink? And he has a little cup. And he has a staff, even though you don't see any of these accessories in the film. But I guess they gave it to him to give him some more character. But yeah, this is actually not a bad looking figure. It's not much better than the last one. It's basically the same articulation with one better thing. It's 5 points of articulation. So the arms don't have insert joints, right? The legs don't have insert joints, so they just move back and forth, forward and backwards. Same with these arms. It does twist, the waist does twist, so it gives it that one extra piece of articulation. And the head just goes like that. So it's very basic, but the thing I like about this character, look at the paint deco on the face, and the sculpt is really good. You can see the variations of the skin, flesh, the tones, different tones. It's really nice. They did a nice job with the paint on this, and you see the different levels. You got the brown, the darker brown tunic, and it's got a lighter brown shirt on his arm, and you see the belt and the pouch. They did a nice job with the deco and the ties, the belt ties in the back, below the actual belt and pouches. They did a nice job with the deco on this, but this is definitely not a definitive version of this figure. That's going to come out in July, and I'll do a review on that when it comes out. So, this is going to be a short one. I just wanted to give you guys a review of the best one they have up until this new one comes out. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.